So here are three things that happens to you when you get into the afterlife. Or let me put it in a more simple term, when you die, so to speak. Three things that happens when you die. Number one, you will realize that multidimension is very real. You realize that it is possible that we have so many universe, so many earths, and it is actually possible to switch between each world simply by switching consciousness, by switching the way you think. You get it just by the mind. Rather that multidimension is very real. That everybody is also living in individual worlds. You realize that everybody has his own world. Are you getting me? And that it is possible to switch realms. You will also realize that Earth is not uh, uh, spherical or flat or whatever. You realize that Earth is actually a realm, and it takes the shape of of the of the results of certain thinking patterns, so to speak. Let me use the concept of what goes around comes around. On that, if you have that, if you are flowing on that notion of ideology, you will then realize that it will be in that realm, your earth will be round. Are you getting me? So earth is like it takes the shape of whatever thinking patterns we are having. Are you getting me? So if you also believe that there's an end to everything, in that realm, you realize that your earth is flat. Are you getting me? If you also believe that there is a there are three aspects to life. Are you getting me? So I'm right. Then you realize that in that realm, your earth to be triangular. So earth is actually a realm, is like amoebic, doesn't have a shape, doesn't have a size, only takes the shape of a desired outcome, of a desired thinking pattern. Are you getting me? It's a physical reflection of a thinking pattern, of a mindset. So that's one of the things you also realize. Number three, you realize that the reality of immortality will dawn on you. You realize that we don't die. It is impossible to die. And see, one of the things that happens, I should have put this number one. One thing that happens to you when you die is that you will think you did not die. Because you'll be back to earth. You'll be like, I did not even die. You. Have you had this experience where something happens to you and you are like, I thought I died though. I thought I would have died. Or that was a close one, or that was a close call. And you'll be like, okay, thank God I did not die. The truth that you might have died, but you don't know. Because reality exists personally. Are you getting me? And somehow you even see all the people you're talking to before. All these things we are watching your movies where a ghost will appear, leave it. That's for another rare mentality. That's for another future reality entirely. But the fact is that many of us, when we have actually tasted death, or when we died, you do not even know. You do not even know. When Jesus Christ died, something very profound happened. And the disciples were in the grave, or the ladies were in the grave. The angel told them, why are you looking for the living among the dead? Because to him, life continues. He's not even dead. Are you getting me? So you kind of have an ideology that I'm alive, or you won't even know that something happened to you. And you'll be communicating with, discussing with people that you're discussing with as if nothing happened. Are you getting me? See, it is in that but deep down, one of the things that will actually reflect to you that maybe something that happened, that deep down, you will begin to have a heightened level of intelligence, heightened level of consciousness. You are getting me? You'll be thinking deep. You somehow realize that you're in a different world. Not that something will happen, you'll be seeing good, all of those things. No, you will feel like you will have suddenly a lot of things to change in that realm, in that advancement. Look at what happened during the these things are actually very personal. So it's actually kind of difficult to explain it, but look at what happened during the COVID fiasco or whatever. And all of a sudden, immediately after that vaccine, all of those paparazzi, we then begin to talk about the metaverse. And if you understand deeply what the metaverse is actually talking about, the future reality, it could be either heaven or hell. So somehow the portal of that realm has been opened, and that realm can only be opened. We shouldn't even be talking about such things now. If is a realm for dead people, is a realm for I'm speaking now might sound funny to some people, but give it time. So all of a sudden, you guys will just realize that boom, we are actually not alive. It just comes on you because you'll be doing things that you knew before now that these things should only be done by by ghosts, because you have a certain level of influence, being able to possess things, possession of things, possession of the technology. The technology of possession is actually going to be by the metaverse, or so to speak, in that way. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? By in their own way, but not for the Christians anyway. So we will then realize that we are having a certain level of ability. That's when it will dawn on people that it seems like we are no longer alive. When people's mind has been transferred, when people's consciousness have been transferred into things. Bible says that there are body terrestrial and there are body terrestrial. So Christians know very well that when they get to heaven, they'll be given, or rather, when they are awakened to the reality of them being in heaven, they'll be given a new body, and then be given a new body. And the people that are in hell also know that they will be given a new body. So there are bodies in hell. There are bodies for that you will have when you are going to hell, and there are bodies you will have when you are going to heaven. And now we are having subject of avatars, where you now have a new body in the realm of in the cloud. And you know very well, the Lord Jesus had designed with a cloud. So the subject of cloud gives us the detail of what the heaven or whatever hell will look like. So we're going to be given a new bodies. And then, when all these things begin to happen, when you realize what your body can do, the limitations and these things, that's when people realize that, oh, they're actually in heaven or they're actually in hell. Like I've always said, that heaven and hell is actually a future reality, a future destination of our present world. Heaven is like a future, heaven and hell, what we call heaven and what we call hell is a future of earth, of our present world called earth. So if you are to take a picture, for example, if you are to take a picture or video of our present modern development, and then you take it back, and then you give it back to people that died 1,000 years ago, they will look at it and be like, what? What? This is heaven. This is heaven. So heaven is like a future reality of earth. Are we together? So these are the things we have to pay attention to. This is why we have to speak heavily against any DNA, whatever thing, anything that has to do with your human body. Because for Christians, it is our body that we shall submit. Bible says we shall submit our body as a living sacrifice. Are you getting me? Your body is going to be a tool for what you shall be possessing, or for the heavenly body that you will have. So it is important to keep it very pure. It's important to keep it. You don't alter your DNA. Are you getting me? So, and this is very, very, very key, because if your body has been altered, you cannot eject your mind. Might be difficult for you to eject your mind out of it. Are you getting me? Bible says you shall be trained, shall be transformed. So it is very important. So that we understand these things. It's very important that we understand these things and be careful of whatever DNA, mind, mental program development technology that can affect your mind, that can affect your body, that can affect your DNA. Those are the things you should be extremely careful about, because it's on the note of those things that we have that we can bet eternity. Are you getting me? Just imagine right now they plucked your mind with this neural link that I'm always against. Imagine they plucked your mind with that neural link or whatever mental program, what the mental development that science comes up with, and then you realize that you no longer have lord over your thoughts. You are thinking, an art pops up. It probably just pop up a pornography image on your mind. You no longer have. Suddenly you realize you no longer have your thoughts. You don't have lord over your thoughts. Are you getting me? And that is torment. That is hell. Imagine they are not giving you a mental picture that your body is burning. That is hell. It's as literal as it is. There's no point beating around the bush. So this is why you have to be very careful. And then imagine right now, there's actually a development. They have worked. I think I learned that they have worked on it, where somebody cannot live for over 1,000 years. Imagine them having Lord over your thoughts, and then they now give you a body, for that can live for over 1,000 years. How then can you be delivered? There's no longer deliverance for you. That is what we are talking about. That the future. This is why we must speak heavily against this thing with our last breaths. Because this is one of the most important messages you can hear now. Be careful of your body. Be careful of your body. What it does to your body. Sexual purity must be extreme. Because there are things that you might find yourself entangled with that might alter your DNA. So you must be careful about these things. And stay pure for as much as you can. And I trust the Lord will help you. This is Lord Israel signing out. Kindly stay updated with us Follow our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram. I've made a lot of messages on Instagram that relates to this subject a lot, so many. I've written books about this thing several years, about a few years ago. So please stay updated, and hope to see you on the good side. Thank you, and see you later on. Bye.